everyone, it's Nisha. So today I'm gonna review for you the new YSL Youth Liberator Serum Foundation, as promised. I bought it probably a week ago, so I had time to use it in different ways, apply it with brush, with my fingers. So let me tell you all about it. It's a brand new foundation. I'm surprised actually that I was able to get it so quick, because I think it's just come out today in my town anyway, but I managed to get it from House of Fraser online, and I know the lady in my department store was really surprised. She said it shouldn't be out till today, but hey ho, I was lucky and I've got one. So it comes in a, the typical YSL gold box, and inside the bottle looks like this. It's a glass bottle, therefore it's quite heavy. So for traveling it's not so good. It looks like it has a screw-on cap, so you expect to unscrew it and just have a hole, but no, you just pull it off and you have the pump applicator, which can get a bit messy, but I don't care about that. Put that back on and no one has to see the mess. So yeah, the packaging is very nice, as you can see. Mine is in color BD50. And like I said on the other video, it is quite good color match for my skin, although for the summer I probably would have liked to go a bit dark. And this 30ml bottle costs £34, but I had £5 voucher for House of Fraser, so it cost me £29, and that day they were doing free delivery, so I got a quite good deal. And it's 30ml, so it's much better value than my Ellis Faas, which was only 14ml, and I can't remember, it was about £35 for 14ml, so much better value than Ellis Faas. Got it on today. So let me now tell you what they say about it. So the real name, full name here just says Youth Liberator, but when you go on YSL site, it says Forever Youth Liberator Serum Foundation. It says that it is first serum foundation by Yves Saint Laurent using glyconactive complex, whatever that is. It's supposed to revive skin's youthful brightness, create more uniform complexion, which most foundations do, and skin's supposed to look firmer and wrinkles appear clearly diminished. I cannot vouch for that because obviously I've been using this just for a week, so I can't see any skin benefits yet. It is for all skin types, medium coverage, and is 30ml, so your standard size for foundations, which is 1 fluid ounce. Okay, let me tell you about the foundation. I really like it. This time I've applied it like I would apply any other foundation, which means that I put my Rachel K Neutral first as my primer, which I've been doing with every other foundation. Then I used Laura Mercier Mineral Powder in Rich Vanilla, and then warmed up my face with Laura Mercier Ritual, did my blush and the rest of it. I've put this foundation on about 7:30 in the morning and it's 5 p.m. now, so what is that, about 9 hours I've had it on. Okay, first, how it applies. It applies really easily. Is the consistency of it is not too runny, as you can see, and not too thick. It's very, I would say, slippery because it's got serum in it, so it's very easy to apply. I tried with my fingers and I tried with the brush, and what I find that I like to apply first with the brush just through my middle, and then to just build up the coverage a bit, I pump a bit more and go over it with my fingers, and that seemed to work really well. I think if you use the brush you might be using a bit more product. So the coverage is really lovely, and it is not as dry as Estee Lauder Double Wear. You know, Double Wear can dry so quickly and therefore might be a bit hard to work with. The finish, I would say, is satin, although throughout the day I had to powder once. I've got combination skin, well, normal to combination. I have oily T-zone, so with most foundations, especially we've been having such a hot summer here and it's hot today as well, I'm not surprised I had to powder a bit, but that doesn't bother me. And I also have noticed that it's worn off a bit on my chin, tiny bit, therefore I'm gonna put some on. So here you can see the color now better. It's a bit lighter than the rest of me, but you can always bronze it up. So let me work it in, and let me put Estee Lauder Double Wear in Rattan just to compare the color and the consistency. So that's the Estee Lauder in Rattan. As you can see, the tone is a bit different. Rattan seems to be a bit more yellow, and it is, and YSL is more of a neutral. It's not pink, so if you're someone that likes the more yellow foundations, but you find, for example, MAC NC is too yellow, then you would like that, because it's definitely not pink. And talking about that, I've got here MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC30, and I will compare that. I'll put on the other side of it. So that's your NC30. So as you can see, in they only vary in the tone. The lightness is almost the same. So if you NC30 is probably the darkest out of them three, and it's quite yellow as well. So if you use NC30 or if you use Estee Lauder in Rattan, this will be like in between. So let me just rub that in, and I show you soon when they dry, the difference when they dry. So again, this is YSL Youth Liberator in BD50. This is Estee Lauder Double Wear in Rattan, and MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC30. Okay, I will leave that on my hand, wait for them all to dry, and we see how they all compare then. So, all in all, I really like it. Like I said before, Estee Lauder is still, I can't say now, my holy grail. It was for about 15 years. And not because there is something wrong with Estee Lauder, it's just me getting older and my skin obviously needs a bit different things. As you know, Estee Lauder is, even though they say medium buildable coverage, I think it's a full coverage, and it's quite matte finish, I would say, and can sometimes be cakey and settle in your lines. And as I'm getting older, I'm trying to find something. I can't wear the dewy foundations because of my oily T-zone, then I look too shiny. So it's a bit tricky. That's why I've started trying different foundations, and I've noticed that the technology is so good now that I'm not looking anymore at foundations saying full coverage, because most of the medium coverage really do give you nice coverage, and you can always build it up. Also, let me just tell you the difference between this one and the YSL Touche Eclat. The Touche Eclat has sheer coverage and natural finish. Natural finish, I would dispute. I think it gives you very dewy finish. I have tried Touche Eclat and it didn't work for me unless I mixed it with something like Double Wear. So I am very happy with this one, and I think in a winter that will be really good because you won't be so hot. Maybe I won't get as shiny, but I think if I was going for a night out and summer will be hot and lots of people and I wanted my makeup really to stay, I'll probably still go back to Estee Lauder Double Wear, or even mix the two. Okay, let me show you now. This sort of dried out, so you can see that Estee Lauder has the least sheen. It's quite dry now. This is the YSL Youth Liberator. As you can see, it has, this one hasn't sunk in yet properly, and this one is much drier as well, which is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. So there is a difference in finish. You can see that this one is a bit more dewy, but it's not really dewy. It's more of a satin finish. Ellis Faas, which I bought not long ago, number S104. If I swatch that, as you can see, these colors are very similar. Ellis Faas and YSL are more neutral, but towards the yellow side, and then Estee Lauder Rattan and NC30 are more yellow. And this one as well, Ellis Faas, is much more dewy than the YSL. So I hope that's clear as mud. So yeah, I'm wearing it today. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, for maybe more staying power, for me, I would maybe mix it with something or have to powder throughout the day. But in the winter, I think that's going to be fabulous. I don't know about the skin benefits, you know, that does not bother me so much. They can come up with all these magical words, what the foundation does. For me, it's important how it applies, how it stays on, doesn't make my skin look good, and that sort of stuff. Oh, another thing, smell, because I know that a lot of you, it has definitely smell. It's not fragrance. It's a YSL smell. That's all I can say. But I can't smell it on my face. Look, you can see it again, how these two sunk in quite matte, and this one has a bit more shine to it. And now also let me give you a quick update on my health. I went back to the doctor today, and basically she's upped the dose of one of the medication that I have to take at night, which is like a muscle relaxant, and she said that sometimes I have to wait a month. Basically, if it doesn't get any better, she will have to up my dose again. I've got basically chronic tension headache, and as you know, I got my new glasses, so that should help, wearing glasses. And with those tablets that I'm taking, hopefully I'll be relaxed enough that the tension headache will go. She said with chronic tension headaches, usually they don't last whole year. Fingers crossed. I've had it now for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. But she said it is gonna go. It just takes time, unfortunately. And I'm like, you know, 1% in however many people that gets that, so I was unlucky there. Yeah, so that's that. And I washed my hair, so that's what I mean when I like body, not how they blow dry my hair. That's how I like my hair. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review and I see you soon. Bye!